Yet again, you're about to find yourself on a mission. But let me tell you something. This time, it will be completely different to anything else you have ever experienced in your lives. Okay? And the 17th, 18th and 19th, 20th and the 21st of May 2022 bringing you the biggest answer of your life when it comes to what do you need to do next, the next step of your life, the next stage, and most importantly, the future planning, which is indeed going to bring you the security that you need. My name is Sasha Bonasin and I'm a psychic medium, and this is your monthly horoscope tarot card reading, and it's for you, my gorgeous Libra, and it's for May 2022. So this monthly horoscope tarot card focus is for you, my gorgeous Libra, and it's for May 2022. You know, I want to say to you, you need to understand that there is so much that is actually going to change when it comes to the month of May 2022. Specifically, if you pay attention to the first 7 days in May, if you pay attention to how you feel, if you pay attention to your inspiration, if you pay attention to your own creativity, you're going to be able to recognize something so important just purely by you focusing on your feelings and you focusing on your vibration and energy towards the certain aspects of your life. That in itself is going to be a complete game changer, because still within the first 7 days of May, you are going to know exactly which type of adjustment do you need to make, and that in itself is going to consist of you recognizing exactly which aspect of your life slowly but surely came to an end. You are changing, my gorgeous Libra. You are changing so much, and this in itself is going to be super evident when it comes to the month of May 2022. And let me tell you something else, you know, the number in numerology that you have, it's number 888. I mean, this is a big mama. This is huge. This is important. This means that 3 massive, enormous aspects of your life are also at the same time going to provide you with an opportunity, with an important opportunity, with the best possible opportunity. This in itself happens only every now and then. This in itself happens roughly, I would say, every 6 to 7 months when it comes to, you know, the year. Like normally it happens every 6 to 7 months indeed, but now you just must understand that you need to make the most of it. So it's not only when it comes to the actual May, you know, to pay attention to your intuition, but it's at the same time pay attention to why are you suddenly feeling like the sudden urge to explore. Pay attention to what is going to happen on the 22nd and the 23rd and 24th of May, when you're going to have a very strong feeling, you know, to actually explore a very interesting stage of your life where you're going to come across, you're going to see something, and this in itself is going to become a very interesting stage of your life, because for the first time in your life you're going to feel a very strong attraction towards, you know, this aspect, what is going to start manifesting, and in itself this is going to be required from you to be noticed, because at that very moment in time you are just going to allow yourself to evolve. You're going to allow to your spirit to evolve, which is at the same time going to bring you a mind-blowing opportunity on the 30th and the 31st of May 2022, which otherwise you wouldn't even notice, you wouldn't even recognize. Number 888 in numerology also means, you know, like this is gonna be like absolutely mind-blowing. It means that most simply you need to really pay attention to the 8th of May, 18th of May, and the 28th of May. Because all these 3 days are going to bring you a really important insight on what exactly you need to pay attention to when it comes to your life, in terms of concentration, in terms of focus, and most importantly, all these 3 days are going to be completely different, but it's going to point out exactly what do you need to focus on in order to take it on the next level. But it's going to come with the challenges when but you just need to give a credit to yourself and follow your intuition no matter what, because it's going to come with the challenges where you're going to feel like, oh, I can't do this anymore. Oh my God, this came to an end. Oh my God, this came to an end. No, baby, no. No, baby, no. No, baby, no. No, baby, no. No, 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 baby, no. No, baby, no. No, baby, no. No, baby, no, baby, no, baby, no. No, baby, no. No, baby, no. No, baby, no, baby, no, baby, no, 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 baby, no. No, baby, no. No, baby, no. No, 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 baby, no, no, no. My gorgeous Libra, I'm so sorry, I cannot help myself. But this is important to understand that these are part of the challenges. Okay, so you will think like, oh my God, this came to an end, but then again your spirit will want more, your soul will want more. But this is only a part of the little challenge that you're gonna have, that you're gonna think, oh my God, I'm so bored with this, I'm so bored with that, with this came to an end, that came to an end. No, baby, no. These 3 days are going to confirm to you. Remember, it's the 8th of May, 18th of May, and the 28th of May. You will know exactly which part of your life do you need to pay attention to, which part of your life do you need to focus on, because it's going to bring you really delicious energy later on. Very delicious energy in terms of like the path that you're currently on. This is something that is going to make you happy. This is something that is going to make you successful. This is something that is about to explode, my gorgeous Libra, and take you on the whole next level. In fact, the October and September 2022 are going to be big mamas when it comes to the unfoldment of everything that was happening right now, because by the time you get to October and September 2022, this is going to be really solid time that is going to, so much is going to happen by then. And you will see an absolutely mind-blowing correlation with absolutely everything that I said so far. You have to trust yourself. You have to listen to your intuition. You have to listen to your internal guidance. There is so much that is actually going to be shifted this month. But it's on you, my gorgeous Libra, to kind of be brave enough to sometimes, you just have to really walk through the darkness. Sometimes you have to go through the dark currents. Sometimes you have to you have to swim against the currents. And this is what I'm talking about. And when I said that you have to swim against the currents, I said this before. It means that you just have to do things in your own way. Do not let ever your power to be taken away from you. Your mind, your way of thinking. There is so much darkness and sadness, and it's affecting you. It has been affecting you, for a while now, without even realizing. So you're going to establish at around the 27th of May, you're going to establish exactly where your energy was drained as well. And this is really important to know, because you will realize that you had this terrible, ridiculous, the energy drain of something that was affecting your life. It was very poisonous indeed, poison situation, poisoned very much so, and it was affecting your life. So you will establish what was actually draining your energy. You were maybe exposed to something. Maybe you were listening to something. Maybe certain people or entities were a way too down. They were constantly talking about the negativity, and this was spreading on you. It's very much so important for you to establish what is actually is, and also maybe you will keep on hearing things on the back of in the certain background without even realizing. Maybe the certain place that you go to, and then the people were talking about the downer, and maybe at the subconscious mind it just got you, so much. So this is something that you need to establish, and almost immediately you need to cut this out of your life. Maybe you had a bit of a radio in the background, and it's like a downer. That's no way to live. No, absolutely no way to live whatsoever, my gorgeous Libra. So this is what I need you. You really have to establish this, and forever just cut it out of your life, because it is not normal at all. And also you do not want to be exposed to this type of negativity, because it kind of takes over your mind, without you even realizing, through actual back passages, when it comes to the actual subconscious mind, it takes over your energy without even realizing, because, you know, when you're like kind of planning and thinking about things, you already kind of block yourself from moving on and achieving as much as you want, as much as you need, as much as you have to achieve in life in order to be happy, you know. So this is affecting you pretty much so you need to establish what this is and make the readjustment. Cut it out of your life. Remove yourself from this situation. Remove yourself from people that are very much so dark and negative all the time. Remove yourself from listening to this on a daily basis, because it has been affecting you. And so a lot that was like kind of a slowdown in your life was the actual direct result of all these things that I've actually mentioned. Number 888 in numerology also means, my gorgeous Libra, you know, it's like basically it is about you becoming aware of like oh my lordy lord, like a really big mama. Sorry, you're becoming aware of like a really important opportunity, okay? And you are indeed going to become aware of like a really important opportunity at around the mid-May, but also at the same time the problem is going to be like something challenging. Well, the answer to that challenge is how you're going to win, how you're going to go over, is just to basically stay like focused as much as you can and stay committed to the path that you are currently on. Whatever you are doing right now, whatever you are focusing on right now, whatever it's an important part of your life that you're working on right now, that's the part of the life that I'm talking about, that you need to stay committed to. You need to stay on. You need to stay focused. You think about that opportunity that you're going to become aware of at around the mid-May. Indeed. So the answer to that opportunity, in order for you to kind of like win this challenging situation that you're going to find at around that opportunity, the answer to that is to stay on the current path and keep going and keep going and keep going. Stay grounded, stay focused, follow your intuition and keep going. Do not stop anything, just keep going. And that actual opportunity that I was talking about is most importantly going to come to you at around the actual end of May. It's not going to completely like kind of like a manifest, but you will know like, oh my God, there is a very specific information that you're going to have within the last week of May that you will know like, oh my Lord, you know, I did the right thing by just staying on my path and keeping going and focusing. And this, my gorgeous Libra, it's going to come to you really nicely, really beautifully. It's going to slide gorgeously into your life, you know, and surprise you nicely, beautifully and gorgeously when you least expect it. So this is something that I want you to remember. Just stay committed to the task at hand, and it's all about your own, basically like a personal effort. Like the more personal effort you put in, my darling, you know, the more you're gonna get out of it. There is no doubt about it, you know. But at the same time, this number 888, this is brilliant. So the more you work, the more you not necessarily like work, you could be retired, but the more energy you're putting towards the certain aspect of your life that you want to achieve, you're gonna be finding this very, very mind-blowingly brilliant, you know. So the more energy you put, the more this is going to grow, almost as if you have got this magical water, you know, just like to water your life, and it's just gonna grow and become like this massive, gorgeous, big banana. You know, this is absolutely brilliant. The month of May 2022 is bringing you the actual the new possibilities. These possibilities are very, very different, very unique and very important. New possibilities which are going to bring you also new people, very important people in your life. There are some people that are going to cross your path. They're going to be remarkable in May. There is so much that you're going to gain from them in terms of experience. But there are also certain people that are going to really cross your path this month. And they're going to stay there for a long, long time, because they will be playing an important role in your life, changing forever. Okay? So you will be learning a lot about yourself, but you will be learning a lot about what do you want to do next through these people as well. Because it a lot comes to down to the people's experience, how magical and important people are, but also how fascinating they are through their own success and the really correct energy around them, you know, the correct balance of energy that just kind of like, it's a very attractive in so many different ways. So it's all about the new possibilities, new people walking into your life, very, very important relationships, and also, you know, where you're going to learn about yourself something really interesting, because you're going to be facing a certain problem when it comes to the certain family member, like a family problem, family issue, quite difficult, but it's going to require your response, and you will really you will really surprise yourself the way you're going to respond, and you will see like, oh my lord, I can't believe I responded like this. Normally I would be like, no, and now it's like a new approaches to all problems are going to take over, baby, which means that you have learned so much and you became very, very wise. I would say over the last 36 months have been playing a really huge role in you becoming a gorgeous little clever kitty. You see, that's exactly what you are: clever, smart, intelligent, beautiful, quick, sharp, deep, spiritual, psychic, amazing. That's all what you are naturally, my gorgeous Libra. Absolutely. So it's all about the actual new approaches to old problems are going to make you aware how much you changed in the best possible way. But also on another hand, you did gain a very important new knowledge, and new knowledge is pretty much so to do with your practical knowledge, is to do with like the actual the things that you like doing, things that you love expressing yourself with, things that you've been doing for a long time. But on another hand, there is a very important negotiation that is going to become absolutely obvious here. So you will see the new possibilities, especially when it comes to the new possibilities. There is the certain negotiation that it's going to be kind of standing on your path, that it's something that you're going to need to kind of like pretty much so come up with a certain plan. And that in itself, is just going to help you to understand a very important part of your life, that how cooperation is actually important. It's going to help you to understand how important the cooperation is, and that in itself is going to require from you to be yourself, to come out of yourself, to be as creative as you can, to try as much as you can, to test the waters around. If you don't jump in the water, you will never learn how to swim, my gorgeous Libra. So that's exactly the time to swim, baby. And it's all about you being creative. The more creative you are, I'm telling you, you're going to be so powerful. Your creativity is your power. Your power is your creativity. Just, my lord, make the most of it, because at the same time, this is going to increase your willpower, and it's going to increase your self-confidence, and that in itself, it's really going to pretty much so going to make you kind of realize that what you are doing, it's going to bring you the great success. You will just know it, because there is a certain information that you are going to have here about like what you have been doing so far, the things that you wanted to achieve, some kind of outcome of the past effort is going to play an absolutely giant big mama role here, because it's going to really motivate you, but you're just going to think, oh my god, I don't know if I can do this, if I can do that, and then you're going to hear about the outcome of the past efforts at around the 11th of May, and this in itself, it's really going to kick you off like really nice. It's going to get you going, because it's going to inspire you when you need this inspiration. And then somebody who's very close to you, it's also something who's so important to you, it's also somebody who's very important to you, very close to you. It's going to pinpoint something so special and so unique about yourself, and this is also going to remind you like, oh my god, I'm special, I'm beautiful. And this is why the people who are meant to be in our lives, they're like my lord, they're like a spiritual gold. They are spiritual goldinos, people who are meant to be in our lives. They're absolutely everything. People who will love, and the vice versa. People who love us, well, hopefully, people, some jokes, just joking. People who love us as well, because we just learn so much, and what we learn from each other, it's very sacred, because we know each other, we understand each other, we recognize each other on a very high angle. So therefore, we are fulfilling our spiritual job by doing this and making the most out of life. So this is a really big, in so many different ways. But on another hand, my gorgeous Libra, also, there is a very, very kind of like an important, wonderful news. It's going to be on its way, and this news, wonderful, important news that it's going to be on its way, that you're gonna actually get. It's going to make you aware exactly which smart choice do you need to make. So first of all, at around the 16th of May, there's going to be a really wonderful news that you're going to have. Just remember, I say wonderful, but this is the very specific word that is I decided to use, because that there is something so classic going to be about this, something so beautiful, so unique, but so classic in so many different ways, because it's at the same time going to make a very strong connection with your past and how things used to be. And this is all going to kind of like really double up with so many things that you're already planning, and it's going to really make you to have that final push that was still kind of holding you down. Also, on another hand, as I said, this is going to make you to have like a smart choice, and that smart choice that you're going to become aware, that you're going to become aware of that, it's also at the same time, it's going to be very, very rewarding. It's not just any smart choice. No, this is going to be ridiculously powerful, ridiculously rewarding. And to help you to recognize what this is, it's just pretty much so going to be connected to success, but also a public recognition. Other people are going to recognize you, where the part of your life that you want to be recognized, this is it. This is what I'm talking about. So this is going to help you out so much. But then on another hand, it is going to help you to recognize something so special about yourself as well, something that you should bring into your life, something that is missing on your current path. It's going to be connected like to you wanting to learn a bit more as well. That is going to be the next stage. That is going to be the next step after this moment in time, indeed. And also, just remember, my gorgeous Libra, number 888 also means to be assertive when it comes to what you know is right. Please remember this. Because there is going to be like the situation that you're going to be the part of this month as well. You're going to be like kind of like surrounded by the certain people, or maybe you're going to be like kind of working with a certain people, but the certain people are somehow going to be involved here. And it's important for you to always put your foot down no matter what, and you don't have to do this in a negative way, in an aggressive way, in a sad way, in a morbid way. You just do this like in a way where people don't necessarily know how you feel, but you know something that they don't know. So what you know is right, what they don't know, it's right. There is nothing that you can go left, right, backwards, forward, no baby, no, but I just try not to give your real energy away, because there is absolutely no point to waste your energy on people who don't mean anything to you. As I mentioned before, this is important. So be assertive when it comes to what you know is right, and on another hand, it is like gonna, you're also going to be wondering, like, there's the certain advice that you're going to need, like from somebody who is sharing like the same field as yourself, and you're going to come across suddenly this person who is really going to be very like optimistic, really good and really nice. And I would like to highlight that no, it's not too good to be true at all. So there is going to be the person that you're going to come across, and that person is going to inspire you. It's going to be a really beautiful and nice person, but also that person is going to kind of be very a good person when it comes to you kind of getting also some kind of like a, let's say, advice when it comes to your career, or when it comes to the spiritual path, when it comes to money, when it comes to the finances, when it comes to you thinking about a specific choice in life, and also what you need to understand, my gorgeous Libra, that this is the time to actually embrace your true purpose. Indeed, you are about to begin the whole new adventure, but you must trust yourself, and the adventure that I'm talking about is going to be like absolutely obvious, like within the last 11 days this May. Within the last 11 days you are about to embrace your true purpose. Indeed, this is to do with who you are. This is to do with things that make you feel good about yourself. This is to do with things that you were eyeing up lately. This is to do with things that were on your mind for so long, but you keep on waiting for the right moment, for the right time. No, and sometimes you don't wait for the right moment, for the right time. Honestly, I'm keep on saying this, and I will keep on saying this. This life is too short, and sometimes it's not really nice, sometimes it's really bizarre, and sometimes it's really strange. But if it's strange and it's bizarre, and it's strange and bizarre, a lot of things that are going on. So why do you kind of give in? You don't give in. You use your brain, you use your mind, you use your intuition. You have to stay centered, and I need to keep on repeating this, because this is how you go through things in life. Sometimes, even if it's too dark outside, you still have to keep going, you still have to keep walking, but to keep yourself like leveled, it's just like keep going. It's crazy sometimes, I know, but keep going by doing things that you know that they are right. Those days are gone when you go out and just check with someone what someone else is doing, like what they think that you should be doing, like your friends and things like that. No, now you must not do this. Everything so much needs to come from you, because otherwise you are in this process going to slow your own unfoldment when it comes to your spiritual journey. So this is the time, an absolutely delicious time for your soul, your spirit to evolve on a very, very powerful level. And this is why you are blessed with this number of 888 number. 888 number. You're literally blessed with this because there is so much more to this number in numerology that you could possibly imagine. The most like a smart is going to come out of you. The smartest you is going to come out of you, and it's going to take over, and it's going to be leading you throughout the month of May. Give yourself to yourself. Give yourself to your smartest self and keep going. That's why I'm saying don't listen to Lila, don't listen to Mila, don't listen to John, don't listen to Mary. No, baby, no. You listen to yourself. This is what am I trying to say, how important this is, you know. Because you are going to have what I find absolutely wonderful, determination that you are going to have. The fact that so many the things have been delayed in your life for the last like 3 years, very strongly, baby, very strongly for the last 3 years. The things have been delayed, the things have been slowed down. This has affected you, and I'm telling you, that's why it's so this life is so precious. And it goes like that. We are 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 if we are lucky enough to live until then, you know. And then that's why you need to make the most of it. That's why you need to make the most of it. Okay, this is important. So I really like the fact that you're going to have this bombastic moment where you're going to really be aware of this particular delay in your life. And this is going to be on your mind quite a lot. Delay. Oh my God, this is slow down. This is it. I should have done this. I should have done that. I would have been over there, but because of this and because of that. No, baby, your job is to find your light through the darkness. Okay, when it's too dark outside, baby, okay, you don't scream like, oh, show me the way. No, baby, no. When it's too dark outside, it's your job to find your way in darkness. Nobody else's. Allow your spirit to guide you. You're the only one who can do this. Do not let your spirit to be misguided by the darkness, negativity, and sadness out there. Okay, so allow your spirit to guide you. That's exactly what you need to do. The more you do that, the more powerful you are going to be. The more you do that, the more stronger your spiritual bubble is going to be. The more stronger your spiritual bubble is going to be. The devilish entities are going to like really be like, oh no, running away from you, you know. It's important. So I really like the fact this is a very good sign that determination is going to come from here. It's such a perfect balance. Determination is going to come from the fact that so much has been delayed over the last 3 years, you know. Initiative, strength, force, activity, power, success. Oh my Lord. Deep emotional feeling, because you're going to find yourself on a spiritual quest, and it's natural to just simply want more out of life. This is absolutely brilliant. You are also going to become aware of a bit of a conflicting influence, but then again, you're going to come across like some kind of person in May, throughout the month of May, there is one particular person that it's really going to affect you, and you know, it's going to make you think like what is going on, and somebody's going to be like terribly misguided, very kind of down and very sad, but it's like kind of like a terribly misguided person, and you understand something they don't know, and this is really going to get you, and this is also going to help you to understand, like you're not going to be able to understand the whole picture, but you will know that there is so much kind of doesn't make sense around it. But you would want to kind of explain to that person so much about it, but you know, if you try to do this, you're only going to make things worse, because they didn't have this capability in the first place to understand what's actually going on in their life, but you understand the full picture. This is very deep, and it's something that's going to really kind of like going to make you feel so sad about that person, but it's more about how you're going to feel with this on your spiritual journey and what the actual outcome is going to be. This is going to be brilliant for you, because it is just going to highlight, you know, something so specific. There is an additional information that you're going to find out about through that, and this is also going to be really, really important indeed. You're going to find this very beneficial. Okay, so now, my gorgeous Libra, I'm just going to see what is going to happen to when it comes to your health and things like that. It doesn't surprise me at all, and you're also having a very much so lower back painful. The top back, it's going to be quite kind of painful. and you also like a blockage, your lower back blockage on your top back, and also at the same time you've got like a bit of, when it comes to on your top on your neck, you know, in the middle of your neck, you know, this is also a kind of highlighted very negative area. So try to remember that, you know, when it comes to the neck, you know, like people are sadly like nowadays are like this, you know what I mean, like that with the phones, you know, it's crazy, come on, you know what I mean, people are like that, you know, you see like 5 people sitting somewhere in the car and every person is like this. You walk into some kind of place, you know, and everybody's like that, you know, it's, yeah, completely normal, yeah, not. But anyway, so let's just focus on what this is doing to your head, what this is doing to your neck, you know. It's like making your posture really, really bad. So please try to remember, if you're using your phone, if you're using your tablet, if you're using your iPad, whatever you're using, you know, just always try to kind of straighten yourself up. This is going to be so beneficial for your energy. It's going to help you to clear the blockages just by sitting like this, but it's also going to increase your energy levels. You have to trust me. And at the same time, you just need to also, what I was going to say, yeah, at the same time, you need to, when you go to sleep, like you just kind of also make sure that you are having a good pillow, good quality pillow if you possibly can, and also make sure that you have a pillow in between your legs for a while, in between your knees, because in that way you allow your lower back to kind of relax. And also, if you can possibly like every now and then try to kind of like when you find things too much, you're gonna find this so beneficial for your health also to try to reconnect with the nature, okay? So try to, by all costs, you know, by all means, try to protect your creativity. It's very important. It's gonna seem like you can keep going and you can keep going and you can keep going, but as soon as you have that little indication that things are getting a little bit too much, then just go outside and reconnect with the nature. Touch the ground, baby, you know, feel the energy, feel the power, feel it, you know. It's very unique and it's gonna work really well with your own balance as well. So this is something I would like to recommend you as well, to try to reconnect with the nature. Very important. And also your body is going to be communicating you like there is no communicating to you like there is no tomorrow. Mind, body and spirit, big mama when it comes to May, indeed. So suddenly you are gonna have a lot of like things that are going to be on your mind. Suddenly, oh, I want to eat strawberry. Suddenly it's just going to come to you, I want to eat strawberry. Do you know why? This is because strawberry has got a certain vitamins that you're going to find very beneficial. Like for example, oh, I wanna kind of eat tomatoes. I want to eat tomatoes, organic tomatoes. I hope I want to eat tomatoes. Suddenly you're gonna have this urge to eat something, you know, like you're pregnant, for example, I assume, you know, but like it's basically you're just gonna have this a very strong urge to eat something, let's say tomato. So that means, oh my god, you need like a lots of vitamin C, or you need a lycopene, for example, which is in tomatoes, you know. So it is just, and then your body is just gonna communicating to you very strongly like this. So respond to this as much as you possibly can, you know. And also, like for example, maybe you want like a kind of eat Brazil nuts. Now suddenly, oh, I feel like I want to eat Brazil nuts, you know. So selenium, you know, like a beautiful, the richest source of selenium, you know, it's in Brazil, a natural source of selenium in Brazil nuts, you know. So you need a selenium, or maybe you need lots of protein, you know, also as well, ridiculously rich in protein, Brazil nuts, you know. So just pay attention to what your body is telling you, especially when you have like this odd like things like, oh my god, just out of the blue, because this is not out of the blue, it's just something that you should be doing, something that you should be taking indeed. So now I'm just gonna go on the first date, my gorgeous Libra, but before I go there, like, oh my lordy lord, look at this again, how beautiful, how gorgeous this pendant is. I mean, oh my god, this is also again probably one of the most beautiful pendants I've ever had. These are quite unique, they're really difficult to get hold of, and look at this pattern, it's absolutely magnificent. And at the same time, you know, this gorgeous Indonesian crazy lace agate, this gorgeous Indonesian crazy lace agate, it's not only beautiful, but it's extremely powerful as well. Just me holding it like this, I want to talk more, like even more, like my lord, I know, I want to, oh, it helps you to open up, it helps you to communicate, it helps you to be yourself, it helps you to be honest with yourself, it helps you to recognize things before they happen, in terms of like you're making the right choices in life, you know, even if you don't understand things completely, you feel drawn towards the path and towards the certain thing that you should be paying attention to above everything else, especially when there is so much going on in our lives. You know, this is an absolutely superb crystal when it comes to boosting our energy, when it comes to like us feeling happy, when it comes to boosting our optimism, you know. And it's at the same time, you know, an absolutely mind-blowing when it comes to the actual you know, like ignoring the negative forces, ignoring the negative energy, and making the most out of life. This is a must. So, you know, when you need something to like pick you up energetically, when you feel like a really low and down, when you need to be very kind of active, when you need to give 1000%, we can't choose a days, you know, when we're just gonna like kind of like we're doing something important like work and things like that. And sometimes, you know, we can't choose a day, you just have to get on. But unfortunately our energy levels are not always the same, so this helps you to keep your energy levels up rather high, if I can say like that, when you're facing really important parts of your life. So you don't have to really think too much, and you're just talking and you're saying the right thing, you're having the correct energy, you're having the correct balance, and also you're noticed by the people that you want to get noticed by when you wear this. So it's very, very powerful, and your work get noticed as long as you're wearing this while you're creating something big, something beautiful, something so important. I highly recommend you to wear this throughout May, June and July, my gorgeous Libra, and the link to buy this is in the description below. By buying things from my channel, you're also supporting my channel as well, so thank you very much for that. Okay, so now the very first date, my gorgeous Libra, it's going to be on the 5th of May. On the 5th of May, on the 5th of May, you know, there is an obstacle that you're going to be facing. Ooh la la! There is an obstacle that you're going to be facing on the 5th of May. And now I want to say to you, because you're going to feel a bit of like, oh no, you're going to feel a bit of dark lallish, you know. You're going to feel a bit of like a dark lala, which means that you're going to have a bit of an obstacle here that you will be facing. And this is all going to be about, oh no, pessimistic, you know, unfulfilled hopes, pessimism, oh no, I have a bad luck, oh no, lack of opportunity. Don't worry, we need to go through these things sometimes, because that makes us even more, that we become even more powerful fighters in life. When that happens, we see so much more that we would normally see, and that helps us to connect to the parts of our lives that we would never be able to connect otherwise. So this is important, goes up and down, and that's the way it is. You see, it always stays down. If it always stays down, it's not good, you know, so it's not normal, you know. If it always stays up, it's also not normal, because, you know, there needs to be a balance, you know. This is what I'm talking about. So you're going to feel a bit of like an optimism, obstacle, pessimism, but then again, at the same time, you need to understand to set aside your concerns for now. Okay, because it's all about you trying to make the certain decision at around the same time, and this is all, and the decision that I'm talking about is going to be obvious on the 1st, 2nd, 3rd and 4th of May. 1st, 2nd, 3rd and 4th of May, it's all going to be about this decision. And then at the same time, by the time you get to this 5th of May, it's all going to be like, oh my god, too much is going on, you know, and things like that. But just remember, set aside your concerns for now. You can make a decision later, okay? Because there is a very important solution that is going to come to you when you least expected, you know. And that it's also, whether this is going to be like through some kind of meditation, whether this is going to be through your dream, whether this is going to be like when you wake up in the morning, you know, and things like that. But by the time when you get to the like 27th and 28th of May, these 2 days are going to be so kind of like a huge answer when it comes to this 5th of May exactly. So these 2 days are going to bring you the answer exactly what you're going to do, what's going to happen next, and what next stage is going to be. On another hand, going back to the 5th of May, my gorgeous Libra, you know, this is also going to bring you like a pretty much so the moment in time where you're going to be thinking, you know, here, thinking mode, and then suddenly through your own self-illumination, you are going to kind of like really realize that suddenly it's going to come to you like just out of the blue what you're in self-denial about, you know, what do you need to do next. By the same time, most importantly, you're going to realize like what caused like an emotional confusion in your life, and especially over the last 6 to 7 months. Indeed, it was all about the emotional confusion, and then suddenly you're going to have this psychic moment in between the 5th of May and the 10th of May. In between the 5th of May and the 10th of May, you're going to have this psychic moment moment, you know. I've got my moments, 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 moments. 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 I've got my moments, 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 my Lord, I've got my moments. Now this is it, you know, this is basically this is like, my gorgeous Libra, you are actually going to have this you know, self-denial, and then emotional confusion, and then it's going to be you're going to realize exactly what the emotional confusion, you know, that you had, and that in itself is going to be playing an absolutely enormous role here. An enormous role I'm talking about is you realizing, having highlighted exactly why you had an emotional confusion, but you have to be honest with yourself, because now I say that you're going to have to be honest with yourself, because it's going to require from you to notice this, and let alone the actual necessary adjustment that you're going to need to make. But the fact that you're going to become aware of exactly why you had an emotional confusion over the last 5 or 6 months very strongly, the devil is going to be revealed here. And the devil that is going to be revealed, you're going to realize that this is completely out of your hand, nothing to do with you, nothing to do with your life. It's to do with things on the outside, but then again, it's just going to be contributing towards you really just having a very solid confirmation here, very powerful confirmation, and that in itself, it's really going to make you aware of a really, really wise choice that you will choose here. Follow your intuition, pay attention to your focus, and don't ever give your energy away. This is about your own victory by making a wise choice that you're going to recognize here, by avoiding devil and the devilish situation and the devilish group of people on the outside that haven't got anything to do with your life, but it has been affecting your life for so long. Now you will see that the power is within you, and all this time it has been there. Okay, it's important. So it's going to be about victory and wise choice that you're going to make, and that is going to bring you very important recognition and success. It's to do with promotion, you know, and also highly rewarding time in your life. Okay. Sorry. The second important date, but before I go there, like, oh my God, I've got my moments, 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 moments. 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 I've got my moments. You see what I mean? Raise your vibration, my gorgeous Libra. Raise your vibration. Look at the second pendant. Look at how gorgeous this is. You see this? Leopardite. And this is, as soon as I touch this, I'm playful almost immediately. It's also like kind of brings the very playful balance into your life. It's kind of like really encourages you to get back to yourself, to get back to your soul, to get back to your spirit, to detach yourself from the negativity, to detach yourself from things that are draining you, to detach yourself from the toxic energy, to detach yourself from toxic people. But it also helps you to kind of notice important things in life that are very tiny and sometimes hidden, and sometimes they're around us. They have been all the time, but there is too much going on in our lives in order to notice this. Like fake things, weird things, strange things are going on and stealing your energy and vibration. So this really helps you to see things through for what they are, to feel things before they happen, but at the same time it makes you feel really excited about the problems that you have in life. So you just do like a spiritual flip-flop. You have a spiritual flip-flop when you're wearing this, because you see your problems and negativity in like a kind of lighter way, and that in itself already kind of like it helps you to be one step ahead of everything else, because you're kind of prepared to deal with a difficult situation in the best possible way, where you get the most things out of it, things that you wouldn't normally get. Leopardite, it makes you feel really kind of like a curious about life as well, but it's also kind of beneficial when it comes to being pushed towards things that we should be kind of focusing on at the same time, you know. It is a stone of unity, love and kindness, you know, but then at the same time it encourages simple living, you know. It's teaching us so much the benefits of like the things around us on a completely different level. And most importantly, this is something that it helps you to understand the connection in between everything. And once you understand, you know, oh my God, like connection in between everything, there is so much more that you understand on a very sacred level. You connect the dots. Once you connect these dots, nothing is going to reconnect them ever again. And you're going to get so much out of it in terms of vision, understanding, and wiseness. This gorgeous leopardite, look at how beautiful it is. I would highly recommend you to wear this like throughout May, June and July, or every single time when you feel that need to have a little bit of boost when it comes to like this playful energy, when you want to explore something, when you need to explore something, and when you want to kind of try new things, try different things. This helps you to go so much further. This gorgeous leopardite comes with a sterling silver chain, and the link to buy this is in the description below. By buying things from my channel, you're also supporting my channel as well, so thank you very much for that. The second important date is going to be in between the 11th and the 13th of May. Oh my God. In between the 11th and the 13th of May, something very, very unusual it's actually going to happen. Okay? And something very, very unusual is actually going to happen to you. Okay, and it's going to make you realize how much you are changing and how much you changed, and at the same time you are coming back to yourself as well. This is absolutely brilliant. So that in itself is going to be the beginning of your own transition, a change. Suddenly this is the time when you're going to find yourself on a big mama spiritual quest. Suddenly you really, in between the 11th and the 13th, you will just want complete your life to change, because what you're going to see and what you're going to come across is just going to be the last little drop, you know, that is just going to kind of make the glass overflowing. You know, it's like also, you know, it's you making a very important decision what you're going to abandon, you know, when it comes to your life, but also being aware of the sacrifice and readjustment, exactly what you're going to need to make here. This is the beginning of your regeneration and rebirth, but then at the same time it's to do with your devotion. Okay, it's to do with you offering more services and efforts towards something very specific, but knowing what exactly this is. So remember, on another hand, in between the 11th and the 13th of May, you pick one thing you want to focus here in terms of your devotion, in terms of things that you can do, you know, in terms of things that mean to you. Just remember, pick one thing you want to focus here in terms of your devotion. Okay, what means to you the most, and then start from there. That in itself, it's also like gonna revolve in you taking steps, you know, to ensure the financial security for yourself. Oh, little kitty. The financial security for yourself and the people around you, because this is all going to boil down and lead towards making really, really absolutely mind-blowing, wise investments in your life, you know. And this is brilliant because I can see that you're almost going to kind of honoring like a certain traditions are also kind of going to be playing a certain part here, honoring certain traditions, but at the same time, you know, it's not only about the finances, financial situation. What's going to happen here, it's going to like be so beneficial when it comes to your finances, personal financial security, but at the same time, you know, what you're going to be doing is going to be really wise. You know, what you're going to be focusing and thinking about is going to be so wise, you know, serene knowledge, you know, spiritual penetration, you know. It's all about your own practicality, but also doing the right thing in order to remove yourself from the path of your life that made you feel too frequently restrained, but you didn't get the most of it, you know. So this is the balance that I'm talking about, that you're going to start getting back here. Let's just put this kitty back. I've got my moments, moments, moments. Come on, kitty, be good. Hello. Hello, Libra. The kitty has her moments. I've got my moments, 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 moments. I've got my moments. Yeah, so anyway, so the third important date, my gorgeous Libra, is going to be on the 31st of May. Now, the 31st is like, oh my God, I've got my moments. Sorry, the 31st of May is just like a really important news here that you are going to have. Very important news, because you are going to realize that you are about to overcome one of the biggest, massive, huge, big mama problems of your life. The 31st of May is the beginning of the new stage. It's the beginning of the new path. The new door about to open. The new portal is about to open. You're about to overcome an absolutely mind-blowing, huge, massive obstacle and challenge as well. And this in itself is going to surprise you, because, oh my God, the way things are going to unfold, it's going to be in a different way to what you expected. And this is going to be mind-blowing moment in time, because for once, on one hand, this is going to be victorious, and it's going to take you like a 5 steps further, my Lord. But then on another hand, you know, the cherry on top, it's the moment in time when you're going to realize that this is going to be leading towards a very, very successful negotiation later on. And the successful negotiation, it's absolutely everything, because this is the time of your own advancement into the unknown. You will know that this is to do with an advancement of your life, but then again, you are going to need to be brave enough in order to make a decision which is going to be consisting of you stepping in and towards an unknown direction in your life, which is going to require a little bit of alteration. And alteration is going to come through your own bravery. It's going to come through your own self-esteem. It's going to come through your own courage. But at the same time, you need to remember a lot is going to be going on. So do not make an impulsive mistake here. Very important to remember not to make an impulsive mistake, you know. And somebody who's very loyal to you, like a friend or someone, it's going to kind of like a really kind of play an important role here, because through them you will know which impulsive mistake not to make, because they're going to pinpoint something about yourself, and that in itself is going to make you aware of this. And then at the same time, that friend, that person who means to you so much, somebody very loyal and consistent, it's also going to like really kind of just like going to confirm that negotiation and the wise investment, you know, that this is going to be like a really wise investment, almost as if you were like kind of like needing a bit of like a kind of like, oh, someone who knows you kind of to confirm something to you. You see this? I've got my moment. You see, this kitty had enough. You had enough, my darling, didn't you? Yeah, so you see, almost as if they're going to confirm. Look at the Libra here. It's going to confirm to you, like that friend, you know, that person that means to you so much. And also on another hand, this is going to be an amazing, like, you know, step out of the part of your life. This is something that you need to do to remove yourself from unhappiness and unhappy part and a happy stage of life. And that in itself is going to resolve in an important idea. The idea that you are going to have by the end of the day on the 31st of May, it's about to change your life forever. Okay, it's going to be huge. It's going to be massive. It's going to motivate you like never before. Okay, so now my gorgeous Libra, I'm just going to see briefly the first part of May, mid part of May, and the last part of May. The first part of May, you know, just remember, it's a lot about blending the ideas of others with your own in order to create something rather extraordinary, okay? And also the first part of May is bringing you a really successful compromise as well. The mid part of May, you know, there is a certain revelation which is going to highlight an unwise choice. The mid part of May is also bringing you a revelation which is going to highlight an unwise choice. The third part, the last part of May, you know, you are going to feel like you are pressurized in order to make a certain decision. But I just tell you, feel that if you feel this, you know, just remember to wait for the perfect timing, because this is also something that you need to understand, to take one step at a time. But also you are going to gain a really big answer here, you know, reward that is going to come from hard work later on. But also at the same time, this is about determination and willpower. What is going to be going going on in your life at the end of the week, at the end of the month, it's also going to bring you public recognition. So now, my gorgeous Libra, I'm just going to see what is going to happen for those of you in relationship. Like, oh my God, for those of you, my gorgeous Liberinas, in relationship, you know, there is a very, very important opportunity going to come up in terms of a bright prospects with unlimited possibilities. This is brilliant. Please take this on. As soon as you become aware of this opportunity with unlimited possibilities, you will become aware of the opportunity, and then almost immediately you will know, oh my God, so many possibilities around it. Take it on almost immediately. Okay, no matter what, just take it on, because that in itself is going to really cause an absolutely mind-blowing progress in your life, like a sudden progress, quick progress, and it's going to allow you to make an important decision when it comes to the advancement of your both lives indeed. So you need to go for it. For those of you who are single and ready to mingy, my gorgeous Libra, you see, this is really important, because I think that somebody very, very interesting is about to walk into your life, and this is very, very important to say. It looks like what's going to happen this month, you are going to make a decision which is going to consist of you kind of doing what you always did, for my gorgeous single Libras. So you're going to make a decision to do what you always did, but maybe you didn't go like to a particular place for a while, or maybe you will be going to the particular place like on a different days, because it's to do with a new plan that you're going to make, new plan that you're going to be thinking about, but it's to do with things that you have been doing before that are already on your path, but it's going to bring just a little bit of change. So whether you're going to go somewhere where you go regularly on a different day, or whether you're going to like kind of like start going somewhere different, you know, whether you're going to start going somewhere that you didn't go for a while, it really depends, because it's going to come with a new plan, and this is something that makes you feel good, something that makes you feel alive again, something that makes you feel excited about life, and something that you need in your life. So that particular place, it's also going to bring you someone really, really significant. Whether this is going to happen like this month in May, or whether this is going to happen in June and July. May, June and July very strongly with this person making themselves known, but in May you will know that also at the same time you are going to cross the path with that person without even knowing, and this is your answer, that this is where your person is actually going to come from. Somebody very special, somebody very powerful, somebody very kind of like a very powerful and strong spirit in terms of knowledge indeed. Okay, my gorgeous Libra, thank you ever so much for watching my videos. I love every single one of you. I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace and light. So I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace and light to every single one of you. Thank you ever so much for watching my videos. Sasha Bonasin, psychic medium. Love you. Bye.